Well, starting today, the World Forestry Center at Washington Park is welcoming visitors back to its Discovery Museum after it was closed during the pandemic.
Cor Harlan joins us live this morning with everything you need to know before your next visit up there. Cor?
Hi, Ken. Hi, Emily. Boy, I have forgotten what a cool place this is just to look around. We are surrounded in a part of a country that is really surrounded by trees and the forest industry, and a lot of it is on display here at the Discovery Museum here at the World Forestry Center up across from the Oregon Zoo, right next to the old Children's Museum. This is Tim Heacox with me. He is the Experience Director here at the World Forestry Center, and we're standing, by the way, in front of a tree that likely would have taken Carl an entire day to get down and get logged and mailed and onto the truck here. A 635-year-old tree that they cut this in 1958 as part of the Oregon Centennial Exposition in Portland. And as you can see here, this is something that kids really love. Teenagers, my 13-year-old would love this. Going through here, counting all the rings with a little magnifying glass going on there and getting an accurate count. That is one of the many exhibits here. And Tim, give me the thumbnail mission statement here, because this is, you guys have been closed for a couple of years. I think a lot of people have forgotten about a lot of things, but this is really an experience and a great place to learn stuff about the place we live in and the industry that's driven the economy here for decades. Right?
Thanks, Corey. Yeah, the World Forestry Center's mission is to create and inspire champions of sustainable forestry. And we're really excited to reopen and re-engage our community after 2 years. But we've been working behind the scenes. We have some old favorite exhibits like here, this giant old log of the Douglas fir tree.
This is awesome.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And then a couple new exhibits as well.
We're going to show them all this morning.
Okay.
I just kind of wanted to pass through here at 5:40 this morning. A lot has changed over the years in terms of forestry. Follow me around here, Carl. One of the things that they have changed, of course, is the way that trees are taken out of the forest. There used to be, automation has been a big part of forestry like a lot of other industries. What used to take maybe half a dozen or 10 people to do now takes 1 or 2 as a result of machines like this one we're standing in front of here. Got about a minute left to go, so come on back here, Carl. It shows, well, first of all, it shows some of the old equipment over here, right? This is the...
this is some logging equipment through the years exhibit. It's
kind of antique equipment that's just cool to look at, right?
Very cool,
kind
yeah.
of museum has
to check this out.
Great museum quality. And then it gets over here into some of the more modern things here with this. This is what gets logged with now. The trees are a lot smaller. A lot of the mills, most of the mills, I don't think, are even geared to take larger trees, but they're meant to use smaller diameter trees that go into the basic dimension lumber that you use at Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever. And there's a lot of business here too about replanting and about sustainable forestry as well, right?
Yep. And we're really focused on engaging people in what the critical issues are facing our the health of our forests and society. And we have some new exhibits that are really aiming to engage people in the solutions to those issues.
Well, as I say, it's a curious person's place to be, because there's just a lot of questions here, a lot of answers here as well. This here in about 20 seconds or so involves a lot of the materials you might use to build things: wood, metal, plastic, how much recycled content goes into whatever it is you use. Talks about maybe wood decking being nice to look at, but composite decking may be made out of recycled materials. Basic dimension lumber that Carl's showing you there, 2x6, some of these I-beams that they now make for floor joists, and on it goes. It's a very curious person's place to look around here. The Discovery Museum at the World Forestry Council opens this morning, reopens this morning at
11 a.m. So we're open 11 to 4 Wednesday through Sundays. All ages, only $5, and if you're under 2, it's free. And then we also have what we're calling a community engagement Future of the Forest exhibit that's actually free to the public. If you just want to pop in and you have a few minutes, we'd love to get your feedback.
Yeah, it's cool. Some of the oldies here, some of the goodies too. We got a new exhibit that they've been building here, Emily and Ken, during the time they've been shut down for the pandemic. We'll show you that in about an hour, but this is a thinking person's place to come. As I say, little Lila, my 13-year-old, always asking me questions about what goes into this, what goes into that. She's aware environmentally and stuff like that. So this is a great place to bring a kid
Oh, she
or an
would have a
adult like that who
blast.
wants a little education on the
Yeah.
place in which we live. Yeah.
Little summer field trip
Absolutely.
there. Sounds good. Thanks, Core. Yeah, if you're looking for something to keep the kiddos occupied this summer, that's a fun way to spend the afternoon.
Absolutely, and it's got a lot of history there because the timber industry basically helped
Huge.
create a lot of our economy here in Oregon. So,
Absolutely. It
yeah.
gives you a different appreciation when you go out and hike some of those trails, Kelly.
Yeah, and the name Stump